Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mimi and I'm so happy that you're here. Today I'm going to do a very quick, easy makeup look. I'm going to be using all affordable products and this is the look that we are going for today. So if you want to see how I got this, then please keep watching. So I don't have a primer from Sephora, mainly because I really just don't use primer. I usually just do my skin routine in the morning and that's pretty much all I use as my base, mainly because I put on my makeup after I've taken a shower or washed my face. So we're just gonna dive right in foundation. I'm going to be using the Sephora Best Skin Ever foundation. And this one is in the shade 26.5Y. I'm just gonna pump it directly onto my brush and apply it to my face. Next, we're gonna go in with concealer and I'm gonna use the Sephora Best Skin Ever concealer in the shade 22.5N. And then to set the under eyes, I'm gonna go in with the translucent powder of the RCMA. This is just the packaging I have. I poured the powder into. See right there. But this isn't the correct packaging. I'll apply this under the eye. Now I'm going to set my whole face and I'm going to use the Maybelline Fit Me Light Medium Powder. And this one does have a bit of a tint to it. Let's see if I can show you. It does have a bit of a tint to it, but the reason I do that is because the foundation of the Sephora one is not in my correct shade. It's a little orange for me. I am gonna order it when Sephora has their Sephora sale to get my correct shade because it's a really nice foundation. I can make it work, but I do have to kind of play with it a little bit. Now I'm gonna do my brows and I'm going with the NYX Thick It Stick It. Just brush it on. I'm going to be using the Sephora Color Shifter. This one is in Infinite Nude, which is a beautiful palette. Very neutral colors, very easy to use. So first I'm gonna go in with, it doesn't tell me what shades they are, but first I'm gonna go in with this shade and I'm just going to clean up under my brows. It's a little dusty, but nothing that you can't work with. Next, I'm gonna go in with this shade here. I'm gonna put this all over the lid. Next, I'm gonna go in with the darker brown and I'm gonna put this in my crease. And I don't know how pigmented it's gonna be, so I'm gonna go in lightly. Oh, it is pigmented, that's nice. I wanna add a bit of sparkle onto my lid, so I am going to use my finger with this one here. You rub it together. That's what it looks like. Oh, this looks like a glitter topper. I don't really know how to feel about that. It's a little chunky, but I'm gonna make it work. I'm gonna take the brush I used for my crease. I'm not gonna add anything to it. And I'm just gonna clean up. I'm gonna use this one here. And I'm gonna put that in my inner corners. So overall, this is a nice palette. It has pretty much all of the shades you need to make just like a basic look. I don't think it's really my favorite. I found this one to just be a little too chunky, but it looks really nice. Like you can make it work. You just have to put in a little bit of extra like blending and stuff. But this is a nice palette. The mirror is the coolest thing because it comes right out and then you have a mirror you can travel with. So I thought that was kind of cool. Like I said, pretty basic palette. Doesn't have anything that super wowed me, but to throw on and run out the door, this is pretty good. Moving on to mascara, I am going to use two mascaras from Believe Beauty. I use these together all the time. And one is for volumizing and then the other one is for lengthening. So the first one first let me curl my lashes. So I'm gonna use my Shiseido. It's the only curler I ever use. Okay. And then I'm gonna go in with the lengthening one first. And then I go in with the volumizing one. For eyeliner, I'm going to use my Rimmel Scandalous Eyes. This is in the shade Trespassing Taupe. Next up is bronzer, and I'm going to use my Z palette. I'm going to go in with ColourPop shade in Private Party. And really quick for blush, I'm just going to do a little bit because it's more of a blush and highlight all in one. I'm going to use the Milani Luminoso, which is the famous Milani blush. And this one, because it's baked, it pretty much works as a highlight as well. So just gonna take that over the nose. For setting spray, I'm going to use the e.l.f. Dewy Coconut Setting Mist. And this one's so good and it smells like coconuts too, which I love. So shake it, spray it on my face, and then I'm gonna dry it down with my fan. Oh, it smells so good. And as it's drying, I'm going to recurl my lashes. And that is the finished look. Very simple, all really good products, very affordable, and I really like it. To be honest, this is the first time I use this palette, the Sephora Color Shifter, and I mean, it's pretty good. It's not my favorite. Really good for quick and easy makeup to just run out the door, and like I said before, great for travel because you can literally get a really good eye look with just these shades. You can definitely go deeper with this shade because this is very pigmented. This is the one I wasn't the biggest fan of, only because it just came across a little chunky, but I'm wondering if maybe wetting my brush might help. I will have to try it again. I will continue to play with it. I mean, I liked the look that it gave me. So, I mean, I would recommend this definitely. Like I just said, it's not my favorite, but I do recommend it for the price point. It's really good. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks. Bye.